Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Comfort, and by the title of this video, I know you're interested in, if you've clicked on it, it means you're interested in learning more about braces. So I've had my braces on for a year. Sorry, my phone dropped. And I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys just about what the process has been. Like, I got these installed to the date, actually. March, I think either March 30 or March 31st, 2023. So it's been a year, and I'm kind of halfway there. And so I feel like I'm qualified now to discuss what it's like having braces after a year. So, like I said, whole video if you want to know about braces, the cost of it, pain level, payment plans, where I'm doing all of that. I'm going to talk about it. Why people get braces, why I got braces, all of that. So, like I said, I've had my braces on for a whole year. Why did I get braces? So, I have a very long dental history. Very long. So my teeth in the back were malaligned. They were not hitting close. So it was causing me to get cavities. And when I got cavities, I would get fillings. But because my teeth were malaligned, it would be applying so much pressure on the lower teeth that these fillings were breaking, and to the point where it's like, now I have to remove my teeth. So I had one tooth, a molar, removed in 2022. So my dentist was like, okay, we think it's time for you to, and it was a root canal tooth, right? And in hindsight, I actually should have gone to an endodontist to have him look at it instead of removing the tooth, because maybe it would have been safe. But again, the dentists aren't going to try to send you somewhere else where someone can take your money, right? They want you to do it with them. And my dentist, she actually suggested that I get braces to fix my teeth. And I was like, let me go and get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion, and maybe a third, if even. So I found a place that was really close to my house. And the consultation was free, which was really good because sometimes consultations cost a lot of money. But it was a free consultation. I went in, I spoke to the dentist. She's like, yeah. And she even spoke about removing one of my bottom teeth. I was like, I can't be walking around with like missing tooth. She's like, oh no, it'll be fine. You'll only have no teeth for 4 months. 4 months is a long time, ma'am. But she was like, yeah, we can do it. You need braces and not Invisalign, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'll go with the specialist and not what the general dentist said. And I decided, like, I sat on it for a while because it cost what they told me at first was like between $5,000 and $6,000, which is a lot of money because I have dental insurance, but obviously most dental insurance, like for regular civilian people, they don't cover braces, metal braces. They don't cover braces because it's not really necessary, right? According to them, they'll pay for like your checkup and other things, but not like a metal braces. You have to pay for it out of pocket. And so I went to this this place, I believe it was December of 2022, and I just kind of was like, or January 2022, and I kind of just forgot about it because they told me it was like $6,000, $6,000. I was like, okay, well, at least now I have an idea of what it's actually going to cost me. And then fast forward, they called me, I believe it was like in February or early March, and they're like, hey, we have a special. If you put down $500, we're gonna match it up to if you put out like a minimum of $500, they will match whatever I put down up to $500. I was like, okay, that sounds good. And then additionally, they have a payment plan. The business itself has a payment plan, so I don't have to use CareCredit, which does a credit check, or getting a loan, because I mean, obviously I don't have $6,000 sitting in my account that I'm just going to spend on my teeth. So I was like, okay, they're helping me out. And it was like tax season back last year. So I'm like, let me put some of my tax money into something that's actually going to better my life, right? So I decided to put the 500 down. They put 500, and then I set up a payment plan based off of whatever my down payment is. Now my monthly payment, because of how much I put down, because I wanted to keep it under $200, is currently it's $188, which is not bad. The more you put down, obviously, the less you pay. So if you put maybe $2,000 down, your monthly payment may be less. And then included in my payment, the total amount was $6,600 and some dollars. And included in that amount is not just braces, but 2 sets of retainers. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for me, because the retainers, without the deal, it would have cost me, I think, $600 each. But they gave me a deal where I think I'm paying half. So it's like $300 each set. So I thought it was good. So that's how much it cost me to get these braces in, and it's $6,600 and some dollars. And my monthly payment, I have a payment plan with the company itself, is $188. 187, but 188, because there's some change there. So the pain level, if you are someone who is like me, my pain tolerance is very, very low. Yes. Installation of the top, because I got the top installed first for like the first 4 months. It hurt for 2 weeks, you guys, no joke. 2 weeks it hurt. 2 whole weeks. Yeah. So after that, because it's just this tightness, right? Because your teeth aren't used to it. But after 4 months, like I could see the first 4 teeth were like straight. So like I'm seeing a difference. And now after a year, I've definitely seen a difference. The first 4 are straight, bottom 4 are straight. Just a few spaces here and there that needs to be closed up, and hopefully in the next 6 months, I think everything will be closed up, because I don't want to have this on for like 23 months. My estimated removal date is 23 months. So that would be 2025, February, I think. But I don't want to wear it that long. I want it off like by the ending of the summer, for real. But the pain level is pretty much like, as long as you take medication, any type of medication, pain meds, before you go into your appointment, that always helps. And for me, because I have such a long dental history and I know how these things work, I always tell them beforehand, whomever the dental hygienist is, my orthodontist already knows. They already know that I am sensitive. So I'll ask them to leave a note on your file that says, this lady, auntie, is very sensitive. So they already know that coming in that I am ultra sensitive, and so they take extra steps to make sure that it's not as painful as it could be, right? There are a lot of things you cannot eat. So things that you cannot eat, there's a long list of things you cannot eat. I'll probably make another video on the things you cannot eat and the tools that you need to care for, and like just any type of maintenance for your braces, but I'll do that later. For now, like you can't bite into stuff, any type of hard vegetable, hard fruits. You have to be very careful, because things could break, things could pop off, and you just don't want that, right? And was it worth it? So far, I feel like it's worth it. I am getting a little bit frustrated with having it in. The most uncomfortable thing are just like the appointments, right? I work from home, so over the last year, it's been okay, because the place is pretty close to my house and I can just run there. The appointments normally last 45 to an hour. It probably could be less if they will just take me in immediately as we scheduled it, but sometimes I have to wait 30 minutes, 35 minutes for me to be called in. So I just give myself like an hour for me to get done, right? Now, for the most part, I don't have anything going on at the bottom. When I go in, they normally just change the coloring, the colored bands. And then they tighten the top because I have now the thickest wire, which are used to close bigger gaps. So every time I go in now, they just twist it a little bit, and then they change the color. Like they ask me what colors brace colors I want. I don't know. I think they're called bands. And my most recent appointment, I started getting like bands. You probably can't see it, but I'm getting these rubber bands, one coming from the farthest attachment to my canine. So I have it both on this side and this side for now. And my next appointment is like 6 weeks. I was told that it would take like every month. I'd be going every month at this stage, but they push it out to 6 weeks, which is fine with me, you know, whatever. As they see fit. They're the professionals, and I don't have a problem with it. So that's kind of what's been going on with my braces. Some things I can tell you: you have to brush a lot. If you're a coffee drinker like me, every time you drink coffee, just go and anything that you consume, really, any drinks. If you are a coffee drinker, you have to go and brush, because if not, it's gonna stain your teeth. That's one thing I saw when I first got it, because I thought it was only meals. No, if you drink any type of darker liquids that could possibly stain your teeth, you have to literally go and brush it. You have to brush a lot. Everything that you consume, any type of liquid, not water, but like if you drink a soda, if you drink juice, if you drink coffee, just go and brush. And what else will I say? Yeah, I think that's about it, you guys. If you have any questions about it, like, let me know. If you are thinking about getting braces, one thing I've heard people say is, oh, it takes too long. Well, like 2 years is gonna come and go. Like, I've already done a whole year. I have done a whole year and I'm halfway there. You understand? So why wouldn't you do it? Right? And sometimes people are like, oh, well, it costs too much. If you think about all the money you spend shopping, Uber Eats, I don't know, buying little stuff, it really adds up. And like, you can afford to pay for it in 2 years, because there are payment plans. Don't even worry about like them doing a credit check. There are orthodontists who have their own payment plan, so you don't have to even go through Care Credit. You don't have to go and get a loan or anything like that. You can just get it through them, and they have down payments that you can make. Sometimes they do a matching. So like, there are different ways to pay for it, because those are the two excuses I always see people say. Oh, I don't want to get it because it takes too long, or it costs too much money. And you have to understand, when your teeth are malaligned, like, even my smile has changed, you guys. My smile has changed. I felt like my smile was a little bit crooked. Oh, another thing that you are going to notice is that you sound different. People who know how you speak, obviously you're going to sound different, because there's a lot going on in your mouth. You have to learn how to chew again. The first month that I got it in, I felt like 10% of the food was just getting stuck in, because I was chewing the normal way. But I can't tell you how to chew. You'll just figure out, okay, I should chew this way, I should chew that way. So all the food isn't getting stuck in all your braces. It's really uncomfortable. But after a while, you figure out how to chew. You figure out how to, like, pronounce things. Yeah, and that's another thing. Your pronunciation is going to be a little bit different. And people who know how you sound when they talk to you, even on the phone, they're like, you sound different. Yes, I do. So there's a lot to that. Your hygiene, like your dental hygiene, has to be like A1, like A1, because if not, I mean, it's just going to be disgusting. So you have to brush multiple times a day. As soon as you eat anything, drink anything that is not water, just go brush, rinse. Like it's a whole process, but you have to do that in order to make sure that your teeth is still healthy while you're going through this process of it getting straightened, because you don't want to straighten it and you're getting a whole bunch of cavities. So that's just food for thought. And if you have any questions, like, just drop them in the comments. Like, if you're thinking about getting braces in the United States, please don't go anywhere else and get it, y'all. Let me know if you have done, let's say, Invisalign and that worked better for you. Like, let me know as well. But I feel like for my own case, everybody's case is different. But what I do tend to see is a dentist will tell you, oh, let me do it, because they can't do metal braces. They're not trained for that, but they can install clear braces, right? Invisaligns and stuff. But I prefer to go to an orthodontist. Like, make sure you go to them, talk to them, and get a second opinion. Don't just take your dentist's word for it. That's something I've learned over the years. But that's about it. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and see you later. Peace out.